Hey guys, QuinntonTV here, and welcome to a brand new video where today we're going to be discussing something that is going to affect Call of Duty massively in the long run. Now, I'm not going to be looking at any articles in this video. I've seen loads of Call of Duty YouTubers discuss this before, and I just think I wanted to, throw in my own 2 cents and essentially just talk about how this could impact COD this year. So, if you don't know, I made a video a few weeks ago at this point talking about Call of Duty Vanguard, which is rumoured to be this year's Call of Duty game. And according to Charlie Intel, this game is nowhere near in a playable state. Now, this has led some leakers, like there's a guy called the Modern Warfare 2 Ghost, who actually leaked the fact that this game has in fact been cancelled or at least postponed until next year, which is kind of weird to think about that. So Modern Warfare 2, which I'm presuming is going to be Infinity Ward's next title, coming out in 2022, maybe pushed back to 2023, because we might be getting Vanguard next year in 2022. So essentially, since the game is reportedly in development hell and they're all really struggling to get this game together because they haven't had a long time to actually work on this game, they're actually saying that Activision may end up cancelling this game for this year, and we may be stuck with Black Ops Cold War for an extra year, or as some rumours have reported, we may be getting a Modern Warfare revamp, which we'll get into that in a bit. But essentially, if this is true and this year's Call of Duty game has been cancelled, then that is just, oh my god. I can't believe that something like this would happen. Call of Duty has been releasing yearly for 16, 17 years at this point, because I think it's been releasing yearly since COD 3 or something like that, which came out in 2006. So it's been a very long time since we've had a Call of Duty game not come out yearly. And even in years where the game's been a bit shit, such as in Infinite Warfare, we got Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, who knows what's going to fucking happen with this? Who knows if this rumour is actually true? If it is, that is just absolutely massive. We'll have Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War as the current Call of Duty game for 2 years, which is absolutely insane. I'm not too fussed. I quite like Cold War's multiplayer. And the new weapons, as you're seeing in this video, are actually a lot of fun. The Swiss sniper is fun, even though it is a hit marker machine. You have to get the Tiger Barrel unlocked in order to make it actually viable. But I've seen people go on massive streaks with that thing. And then the PPSH, I wasn't too much of a fan of when it first came out, but now I'm kind of enjoying it a lot. As you're seeing in this gameplay, I'm using the PPSH, and I was having a hell of a lot of fun recording this, playing some domination on the new map Yamantau. But yeah, if Vanguard is truly cancelled, then what will we see this year for Call of Duty? That is a very interesting question. Now, we obviously, most likely, we're going to see Cold War be supported for another year. That's probably the most likely. Or some people suggested that Modern Warfare will be getting a revamp. Now, I don't know how to feel about this, because I think Modern Warfare 2019 is actually a pretty damn good game on its own, and if they just added new content, maybe improved the graphics a little bit, I think it could be a really substantial Call of Duty game and could last us through the year. But personally, I think that Modern Warfare is probably not the best bet. I think they should go with Black Ops Cold War, because obviously that game is the current game, and more content for that game is always appreciated. They seem to really be avoiding the past Treyarch mistakes of making a game and having absolutely no content, such as in Black Ops 4, and, everything being absolutely fucked like it was in that game. But honestly, if World War II Vanguard is actually officially cancelled, then who knows what's going to happen for Call of Duty. Call of Duty's been, as I said, releasing every year for 16 years, so Activision makes a fuck ton of money from these yearly releases of Call of Duty games. So that's going to be a huge loss in terms of money for Activision, which is kind of a worrying thing, because Activision always gets their money from yearly Call of Duty releases, and that's how it's been for a very long time. So Activision could potentially go down a very aggressive marketing strategy with, you know, Black Ops Cold War. Now, that's probably not going to happen. I personally think that we will be getting a Call of Duty game this year, whether it's World War II Vanguard or even Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, which some people have been stating could happen. Because if you don't know, the campaign Remastered came out, I think it was a year ago at this point, and you actually saw it in my r/feminism is cringe video. I actually used the campaign gameplay for that, and that's all we have. We don't have multiplayer or Spec Ops. So there's a report that we could be getting Spec Ops and multiplayer for this game, which is, you know, an interesting prospect. I'd definitely like that to happen at some point. But in turn, we will be missing out on a main series, brand new Call of Duty game, which, you know, honestly, I'd much rather have this brand new, fresh Call of Duty experience, which, you know, it most likely after a while everyone will start saying it's shit, but, you know, that's kind of what happens every year. Everyone's like, oh, I hate this game, and by the end of the game's lifespan, they're all like, oh, actually, it wasn't that bad. So that's what I think is going to happen with Cold War. But yeah, we have options. We have a Modern Warfare revamp, which, if that's just like a graphical overhaul and some new content, that's completely fine with me. But if it's like an entire revamp to the game, that's going to take away from, you know, 2022, 2023 Modern Warfare title, which is going to be not great, because obviously we want that game to release in the best state possible, because obviously Modern Warfare 2019 was great, and I'd love Modern Warfare 2 2022 to be just as good. And if that gets postponed an extra year, and we get Vanguard in 2022 instead of in 2021, I honestly think that could be a good thing as well, because that means the devs in with Modern Warfare 2, I'm going to keep calling it that, even though there is already a Modern Warfare 2, so I'm guessing it's going to be called like Modern Warfare 2 and then have a subtitle or something like that. But honestly, time will tell how this will play out. It's going to drastically affect Call of Duty though. To not have a new game every year, it's going to be quite confusing, honestly, and a lot of people who don't like Cold War are going to be upset and probably go back to Modern Warfare. Personally, I like both Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War, so obviously I'll probably try and play a bit of both. Obviously, Modern Warfare is still adding new content to the game, which is always good, and I always like to go back and play that. And even then, what will happen with Warzone? Like, obviously, when World War II Vanguard comes out, I'm expecting a integration with that game to come. So what will happen instead? Will we just have like new content for the game, or will we have a new storyline like what's going on now? I don't expect like World War II guns to come until the game comes out, but honestly, like, there's so much uncertainty with this, and that's kind of what's worrying me in a sense. Like, I don't know, I'd like Activision to come out and say something about this personally. We'll have to just wait and see what happens, but on Twitter, Activision have previously confirmed that there will be a Call of Duty game this year. Now, if plans change, I recommend keeping up to date with Activision on Twitter. It really is worthwhile. Plans could change. We might get it delayed, or we might get it, like postponed until the next year. Instead of releasing in November, it might release in like January or February or something. Just to give the devs extra development time, and I'm completely fine with that, to be honest. I'd much rather the devs have as much time as they need to work on a quality Call of Duty game, because Sledgehammer's 2 titles in the past have been pretty controversial. Personally, at the time, I really liked Advanced Warfare, and to be honest, I still quite like it. I like going back and playing that game occasionally. I wouldn't want another game exactly like that, but I think for just a one-off title, I think it was pretty damn good. And then obviously World War II, that was very controversial, but honestly, I thought after the Divisions overhaul, it was a very, very good game. And honestly, I'd rank it in probably my top 10 favourite Call of Duties of all time. Maybe even top 5, I'm not too sure. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's video here. Sorry it was a bit more of a rambly video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed regardless. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see some more Black Ops Cold War videos, I have a few ideas of like playing with the new guns and stuff. So let me know down in the comments below if you want to see something like that. But overall, this has been QuinntonTV, and I'll see you all in the next one. Honest to God, I have no idea what's going to happen with COD.